So I was watching a TD Bricks video, and something he did stood out to me.
What's poppin', all my special chicken litty?
Nope.
I'm not trying to act like some cringy YouTuber like, ew, you guys.
Not that one. Alright, here we go. Do you guys see that right there? Yep, that's what we're here for. So the graffiti at the Skater Bro Park, it plays a pretty big inspiration to my build, and you'll see why in a second, but enjoy the video. Oh, forgot to mention, this video is in collaboration with Cowie's Creations. I think my favorite video of hers is probably the Full House one. It's an awesome build. Follow her Instagram, subscribe, really helps her out, and she's an awesome video creator, so I'd really recommend it. Alright, whew, that was a lot. You ready? Awesome, let's go. So if someone were to look at this for the first time, they might just think, why is there graffiti on Harry Potter building? Well, if you've seen the movies, you know that the outside of this building is in London, and then on the other side it's in Diagon Alley. So this made a lot of sense to do, in my opinion, and after seeing Ty's video, it looked like a cool idea to try, so I went with it. And the best part is, you can get some super edgy clips here. Oh dude, I clipped that! And for those of you wondering how I did this dripping paint technique, it's actually really simple. It's just 4 plates long and then a tile on the end and then a tile under that to allow it to slide in, and it just kind of sits in the wall, and this allows for some really interesting angles, and it just adds a lot to the build in my opinion. Same idea with this window, just a little bit more complicated since it's 5 long. I use a tile on the left and a tile on the right to fill the gaps in between, and it just sits in there on top of the window. It also uses this backpack piece, I don't know what it's called, but it's really helpful to fill the gap. I also went with the only custom doors because the Lego ones are pretty lame. Alright. We're going to move on from the first floor and start talking about the second floor. This one's really fun to me. I think it's an awesome color scheme with the sand green and dark tan. And then it uses a tan base color, which looks really nice in my opinion. And it also has this wooden beam that kind of separates the 2 levels, which I really like, and I think that adds so much to it. And finally for the roof, I used this crisscrossing kind of tile thing. And it turned out really well. It looks really worn down, and that's kind of the look I was going for. But guys, this is like my favorite part of the build. It's where all the boys hang out, drink their expired apple juice. You can see Harry, Hagrid, Professor Quirrell, and then Fred and George in there. But unfortunately, this post right here, it took 2 innocent lives. 2 innocent lives that could have been spared. I think we should have a moment of silence. Alright, and let's move on, shall we? Alright guys, so one of my favorite parts of this build was actually this cracked rock technique. It seems pretty complicated, but it's actually kind of simple. All you do is take some of these bad boys and one of these, and you start sticking them in there until it looks really good. Along the way somewhere, this will probably happen, and you'll start wanting to do this. But you just gotta keep your cool and unlock your inner Dan the Fan. Some of you might have already noticed, but there were some wires hanging off, and that's from the lights that I added. They look really cool and they shine through the rocks as well. And the power went out. There's a little attic bit that I added last minute, and here's a little room for this house elf who is so creepy in Lego form, oh my goodness. Whoop. Alright guys, that's pretty much gonna wrap it up for this video. I hope you enjoyed. I'll have everyone's channel in the description and the end card. And have a wonderful day. We'll see you later.